Hi. So now let us see one of the important concept in where clause actually whenever we have to go for the condition, especially you are dealing with the patterns actually. Suppose string patterns if you want to observe how you have to do actually. So how to frame the conditions. So that part let us try to understand very clearly. So that is what by using like and wildcard operators. Okay, so very easily let us try to understand in the basic concept. So that is, first of all, if you see, wildcard characters are used to substitute one or more characters in a string actually. We will come back to this point actually. We will understand automatically if you see the actual concept. Then wildcard characters are used with like operators because we are dealing with the strings actually, and especially patterns. We need specific kind of patterns. When you need specific kind of patterns, you have to, that means especially with the strings, we have to go for the like operator. That means simply if you are dealing with the strings, that means condition you are framing with the strings means you are going for the like operator actually. And like operator is used in where clause. That is what we in the where clause for the condition part we are using the like operator. Search for a specified pattern in a column. So whatever column you mentioned, on that column what kind of patterns you need, that we are specifying in the form of condition in the where clause actually. So all these things let us try to understand in simple manner. Okay, so what are the wildcards actually? First of all, so this is one wildcard. So that is the percentage. It is used for matching 0 or 1 or more characters. Its meaning is if you simply place this one means maybe zero length string or one length string or more than one length string, any length string actually. Simply starting from 0, any length strings, for that we are going to use the percentage. And another one is underscore. So this underscore is matches for exactly one character. Okay, so if I write simply like this, that character may be anything but one length actually, exactly one length. By using this two, you can specify any pattern. Okay, that is what let us try to understand in simple manner with the simple examples actually. So that is what you can see here. We are going to take EMP table here. Especially let us try to observe on the ename actually. Okay, so let us see here. So now query one, if you see, for better understanding of, for better usage of these two, let us take query one. So the display names of employees whose name starts with the A actually. So this is what you need, a specific pattern. What kind of specific pattern? Employee names who are starting with the A actually. Is it or not? So that is what we need. And after A, you can have anything after that. Is it or not? So that is what. So for that, how you will write the query. So we need only name. So select the ename from which table EMP. So here where on which column you are putting a condition on ename like. So here we have to write what is the condition. So like you must start with the A, yes, correct. And after that you can have anything, and that may be zero length or more than or equal to zero length actually, greater than or equal to zero length. So that means for that what we are using this one, right? Percentage, right? So after A, just to mention percentage. That's it. Now, what does it mean actually? Starting with A, and after that any length, any string you are going to allow. So that's it actually. So you can observe here, ename whoever starting with Alan. So Alan, if you take, okay, starting with A, and after that any length. That is what meaning, right? So percentage meaning. And any other Adams is there. Adams is also starting with A, okay, and after that any length. So you are going to have two records. You are going to get the output, that is Allen and Adams. So that's it. So in this way, for specific pattern strings, how to search in the column is by using the wildcards. and by using the like operator. So as we mentioned here, you can see this you're working with always, like operator is working with always strings. And for a specific pattern, you are going to use these wildcards actually, operators. Okay. Now for more better understanding, let us take few more queries. So if you take the second query, display names of employees whose name ends with R. So this you can try first of all, then we will, then you can see here. So here if you see, select the ename. This is as usually ename like. It must end with R. So last letter must be R. That means before you can have anything, right? So before you can have anything and any length. So that is what percentage again you are using. So that's it. So you can see whose name ends with R actually. Here Turner is there. Turner and Miller. So two employees are there whose name ending with R. That you can observe here. Ending with R, before that any length actually. Now let us take one more query. Display names of the employees whose name length is 4. Now you can see this is different than previous two. Okay, fine. These two, this part is same. Ename like. Which kind of pattern you need? Length must be 4 actually. Length must be 4. And for one length you are using underscore. Now 4 length actually. 1 underscore, 1 length, 1 more underscore, 2 length, 1 more underscore, 3 length, 1 more underscore, 4 length. Whoever have exactly 4 length, that means 4 underscores if you give, then what you are going to get? That such a names you are going to get in the output. So that is what you can see. Which name have 4 length? King have 4 length and Ford have 4 length. And in this position you can have anything. In this position you can have anything. So in any position, that is what, wherever underscore is there, you may have any character actually. That is not mentioned. But it must be 4 length. So 4 underscores you just use, whatever length is mentioned, whatever that n. So that many underscores you just mention actually. So that much length e-names only going to display in the output. So how simple it is, you see. Okay. Now the next one, the next query, if you see, display names of employees whose name second character is A. So now this is little tricky actually. Together you have to apply. So you see actually second character must be A and first character may be anything. And after that you can have anything. Is it or not? So that is what, how you will frame the condition. Second character must be A means first character may be anything, that is 1 length actually. Exactly 1 length. Exactly 1 length means use underscore first. And after 1 length, second character must be A. And after second character, you can have any length string. So that means apply percentage. So both the wildcards you are using in one condition. That is what actually pattern you need. So that means whose names second character is A, what is actually second character A, and of course here word is also 4 length. We didn't mention actually, here word is also there. Okay. Now let us come here. So here word second character is A and after that any length. And who else we have actually? James is also second character is A. So Martin is also second character is A. Is it? So that is simple. So in this way we can write down. So now you can try for this one and then you see actual answer. Okay. So for every query also, first of all, you try actually. Ultimately, you have to get benefit, right? So let us see here. So select ename, where ename is like what we need actually. Display names of the employees whose name contains EAM. That means EAM is the subset. Anywhere have any means apply the percentage. Maybe starting with EAM or in between EAM and maybe ending with EAM and after EAM you can have any length. That is why before and after you just apply the percentage. So that is why whoever have a substring EAM, all those names only we are going to display. So who have EAM actually? Let us observe here. Adams have AM. So that is what one name is Adams, and James also have AM. James. So I think those two only, AM substring, and before any length and after any length. So that you can observe actually. Now the final one, display names of the employees whose name second character from last is ye. So you see opposite to this query, fourth query. So how you will write down? So last have only one, and before you can have any length. So that's it. You see how simple. So let us observe here. Alan last second from last second character is ye. Alan, and Jones also same thing. And then Turner, and James. So you can see many names are satisfying this condition. James and Miller. Yeah, total 5 names are satisfying this condition. You can see from loss. And this is what actually, these are the 6 queries actually for better practice we did. This is what, in this way we can use the like operator and wildcard operators actually. So like is a operator for comparing the strings actually. And if you need specific pattern, then we are going for the percentage and underscore. So percentage is for the 0 length or more than 0 length. So simply greater than or equal to 0 length. And this is exactly equal to 1 length actually, underscore. Okay.